okay? If you're looking for a set of automatic tire deflators, which is super easy, super fast, super accurate, super reliable, you can try Viton Sport Series tire deflators. They are well made, easy to adjust without any guesswork, and dead-on accurate. Some people may get confused on how to choose between Quick Connect version and screw version. So let me show you all the difference between them. Quick Connect version is designed to save all the screwing work when connecting to the tire valves. Another important thing is that they have different maximum working pressure. So Quick Connect version is not suitable for heavy commercial equipments, for example, diggers, bucket trucks, semi-trucks, because their tire pressure is generally around 120 pounds. You can choose screw version for that types of equipments. Quick Connect version is adjustable from 6 to 44 psi, while screw version is from 6 to 34 psi. The Quick Connect version is bigger than the screw version. So if you want to choose the Quick Connect version, you need to check if there is enough space to push the deflator onto the tire valve. Both versions have best performance in deflation speed, accuracy, and consistency while comparing with any other brands on the market. But data shows that Quick Connect version performs a little better in accuracy and consistency. Okay, both versions share the same method of adjustment and maintenance, and we provide 2-year warranty for both. Only need 4 steps to deflate your tire. Step 1, set your desired pressure. Step 2, clip onto the valve. If necessary, pull the plunger to activate. Step 3, wait for a few minutes. It will stop automatically. Step 4, for the first time use, fine-tune according to the gauge reading when necessary. Okay, in the following chapters, I will show you all the details for those steps. Okay, let me show you how to adjust pressure first. Our deflators come factory set at 20. I will show you how to set other pressure from 6 to 44. This is the plunger, this is the locking cap. Here is the adjustment ring. Here is the bottom edge of the adjustment ring. And here is the main body. Okay, loosen the cap so that the adjustment ring can be turned freely. Okay, turn the adjustment anti-clockwise up towards the locking cap so that we can start from 10. Let's try to find the position of 10. Turn the adjustment ring until its bottom edge gets close to the 10 horizontal line on the main body. And the 10 vertical line on the adjustment ring aligns with the center line on the main body. Okay, here's the position of 10 pounds. Okay, let's go to the 15. Turn the adjustment ring. You will see that the 10 horizontal line on the main body is covered by the adjustment ring. Keep turning until its bottom edge aligns with the 15 horizontal line on the main body, and the 15 vertical line on the adjustment ring aligns with the center line on the main body. Okay, by the same way, you can easily adjust it to the 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Here is the 20-pound. Okay, let's go to the 25. Here is the 25. Now go to the 30-pound. Here is the 30. Now go to 35. Here is the 35. Now go to the 40. Here is the 40. Okay. We have learned how to set it to a number of multiple of 5. Now I will show you how to set it to a number which is not multiple of 5. For example, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, let's go back to 10. Here is the 10. 10.5. 11. 12. Okay, go back to 10. Turn the adjustment ring anti-clockwise. 9. 8, 7, 6. Okay, for example, if you want to set the deflator to 16, you need to find its closest multiple of 5 first. So go to the 15 first. Okay, this is the 15 pound. Then turn it clockwise to plus 1 pound. Okay, another example, if you want to set the deflator to 18, go to 20 first. Then turn it anti-clockwise to minus 2. Okay, and don't forget to lock the position by tightening the cap before use. Okay, now let me show you how to use it and what should be pay attention to. For example, if you want to deflate your tire to 16 pounds, you can set your deflator to the 16, find the 15 first, and turn clockwise to add 1 pound by aligning the auxiliary scale. Screw off the valve cap. This valve cap is very necessary and useful to keep your tire valve clean. You must have it. If the tire valve is not clean, the dust, chips, or other dirty things may go into the deflator from bottom hole. That may possibly stuck the plunger and serially affect the accuracy, even may deflate your tire to 0 pound. As a result of our special and unique design, there is only 1 out of 10,000 people complaint on this issue. It is very few, but it may possible happen. If you have lost the valve cap or the valve is dirty, and you don't have air blowgun at that moment, you can push the valve core with a small stick or just your fingernail so that the dust or dirty things can be blowed out first. Okay, press the clip to open, then push it onto the tire valve until it cannot be pushed further, and then release the clip to lock. The deflation would start automatically. But sometimes, if your tire pressure is very close to the deflator set, you may need to pull the plunger to start. For example, let me check the tire pressure first. Okay, tire pressure is 38.5, and if you set the deflator to 30, you may need to pull the plunger to start. Okay, now let's set it to 30. Loosen the cap and little, and turn the adjustment ring. Okay, here is the 30. Hold the position and tighten the locking cap. Okay, clip onto the valve. You will see that deflation not start automatically. In this situation, you can make it start by pulling the plunger slightly. From our test data, generally, if the tire pressure is higher than the deflator set by 10 pounds, deflation would start automatically. Otherwise, you may need to pull the plunger to make it start. Okay, now let's go back to 16. Clip onto the valve, and the deflation starts. The deflator will quickly snap close and stop automatically. Okay, for the first time use, you may need to fine-tune the deflator according to the gauge reads. Also, you can take it as calibration. Okay? About fine-tuning, there is something need to be mentioned. Every deflator was tested in the factory under standard procedures. Different gauge can vary by up to 2 pounds. Also, different types of tires or valves may slightly affect the accuracy. So, if there is a big deviation between deflator set and gauge reading, you can eliminate that deviation by fine-tuning. Fine-tune process is only possibly needed for the first time use, or you have changed a gauge or changed a different type of tires or valves. If you don't perform fine-tune process, the deviation may vary from 0 to 4 pounds depending on which gauges or tire you use. But after fine-tuning, the accuracy would be within 1 pound. Okay, let's start fine-tune process. Check the tire pressure. Okay, the gauge reads 18.5 pounds, but the deflator was set at 16 pounds. So if you want to deflate the tire to exact 16 pounds, you need to minus 2.5 pounds on the deflator. That means set the deflator to 13.5 pounds. You can record this calibration value here. Loosen the cap a little. Minus 2.5 pounds by turning the adjustment ring anti-clockwise, aligning the auxiliary scale from +1 to -1.5. Then hold the position, tighten the locking cap. In this way, you have set the deflator to 13.5 pounds. Then it will deflate the tire to exact 16 pounds next time, and accuracy would be within 1 pound. If there is a big deviation between deflator set and gauge reading, for the convenience of following use, it's necessary to record the calibration data on the top of the locking cap. One benefit for calibration data recording is to avoid calibrate the deflators again unless you have changed a gauge or a vehicle, for example. If the deflator falls down, the adjustment ring may get loosened and its position may change. You can use the calibration data to quickly turn it back to the right position. Another benefit is to precisely deflate your tire to another pressure on the fly. For example, if you want to deflate your tire to 10 psi, you can set the deflator to 7.5 psi. Okay, and don't forget to screw back the valve cap. Okay, in this chapter, I will show you something about maintenance. From our sales data, 99% of people don't need to do any maintenance work during their yearly use, but I think it's still very necessary to know how to perform it. Maintenance frequency can be defined by users according to their tire or valve condition. Two circumstances may indicate the time for maintenance. The first one, the deflator worked good before, but today deflate tires to a much lower pressure than deflator set. The second one, the deflator can't start deflation automatically when clipping onto the valve. Even the tire pressure is much higher than deflator set. Okay, let's start. Before opening the deflator, you must remember where you have set the deflator so that you can easily turn it back after maintenance. Screw off the locking cap and then pick out the spring. Then check if the plunger can move up and down smoothly by its own weight. Prepare a piece of paper which is clean and soft. Clean the inner hole of the main body. And then knock it onto the table slightly. Clean the surface of the plunger. Okay, if you have air gun, you also can use it to clean. Check it again. Okay, put the spring back and screw back the locking cap. Turn the adjustment ring back to the position where you set before and tighten the locking cap. Okay, do the maintenance work one by one. Don't mix one deflator's any parts into another. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you have any other questions, please send to us by email.